We're going away today. We're going for a long weekend, 3 hours down south to Margaret River with a couple of friends, and I thought I would definitely take you along for the ride. We've loosely planned it, but already today's plans have not gone to plan because I'm bad at planning. We're going to Penguin Island, and apparently you can't actually see penguins there at this time of year unless you go into the Discovery Centre. So we're still going to go and see what we can see. But yeah, we're just getting ready to go, and our friends are collecting us in about 20 minutes. So funny, Jake and I have this really annoying habit of ending up, we go off, get ready separately, and then come back together and we're like, we're dressed the same. Thankfully I've got another jacket which I'm gonna wear, but linen, cream linen shirt and a khaki jacket. Every single time, like, our outfits can be as different as we like from like the next day.
It doesn't help that basically wear the same colours though.
Yeah, we have an entirely tonal wardrobe, but yeah, it's a shame because I quite like this jacket. Hello, we have just arrived at Penguin Island. We drove an hour down south to Rockingham, got the ferry over to Penguin Island. It's only a 5-minute ferry and it is beautiful. We are not dressed for the occasion. I thought it was going to be a lot cooler than it is, but it's actually roasting hot, so I wish I wore shorts. But I will show you our views. It's stunning. It's actually crazy how many birds there are. So yeah, it's called Penguin Island. We're supposed to maybe see penguins, but they say it's incredibly rare to see them just in the wild here because of their sort of feeding schedules. But there's loads of seagulls, and we keep seeing loads of pelicans as well flying about. Such a beautiful day. Found a lizard. A skink. Jesus Christ! Oh my lord, we have just found the most outrageous view full of pelicans and penguins. Definitely gonna get the drone out here. Okay, on closer inspection we think that they're cormorants, not penguins, but it's still very exciting to see that many birds in one place. Can we get past, mister?
Yeah, we went.
We're all finished off at Penguin Island now. We didn't actually see any penguins, just pelicans and seagulls and... what else did we see? Coumaridudans? What do you call them?
Boomerangs, aren't they?
And coumarans, or however you pronounce it. And now we're getting the ferry back to the mainland and then driving a couple of hours down to our Airbnb. We made a stop off at Bunbury Farmers Market. Sorry, Jake. How much are these? Oh, look at these!
$10.
$10?
Oh, they've got fiddly figs, babe.
Fiddly figs! Oh, and these, babe. Oh, they're so pretty. Oh, I love these. Oh my god, the food smells amazing. This place has been described as the IKEA of supermarkets. It's amazing. These are baffling. We are back in our amazing Airbnb. I've just made dinner, which is honey and soy, like kebabby things with sushi rice. It looks a bit shit actually, with satay sauce. And yeah, we're just gonna have a chilled evening. The fire was on. What's happened to the fire, Jake?
Sorry.
The fire's gone off, but it was very nice. Morning, it is Saturday morning. We just had a nice breakfast. Look at how nice this place is. Unfortunately, it's absolutely lashing it down outside. It is miserable weather. So we're kind of umming and ahhing about what to do. We were planning to go to a place called Hamlin Bay, which is where the stingrays are. Obviously that's outside. It's a beach, yeah, where there's huge stingrays. We're also thinking of going to some forests, Borenup Forest, where there's like caves and stuff like that, which is an hour down south. So I think we're just going to do that anyway and see what we're able to do considering the weather and just try to make the most out of it, because the whole weekend it's supposed to be raining a lot. So hopefully we can still find something to do. The water's moving really fast out there. I think that's a river out there. What a shame. Are they kangaroos feeding? Or are they rocks? We are being typical British tourists. This is ridiculous. Oh my days. This is Hamlin Bay, so where the stingrays are supposedly in the water, but it is stormy. This is ridiculous. Hello, so we have abandoned ship on the Hamlin Bay idea. We went to a pub, had some lunch, and now we are at Bustleton Jetty, which I will show you. We're going to have a walk along it and hopefully get the observatory at the bottom, but we don't know if it's actually going to be open. So the weather has absolutely scuppered our plans. Please excuse my panting. It's actually one of the boys' birthdays on Monday. So we're going out for dinner tonight. It's Jake's birthday in 3 weeks as well, so that's why we're doing the whole trip. So we've made a few like decorations, and I'm just running around to quickly set it all up before we go out for dinner. It's hard work. It's really difficult to carry balloons, who knew? Decorations fit for a toddler.
Guys, come on.
Oh, yeah. Ready? Yeah, I did that. Oh, you're supposed to be blindfolded.
Nice one. Yeah.
Am I meant to turn around?
If you get too close to Drake, I'll scream.
Yeah.
I think he'll scream.
You might wobble it or something.
Why?
So I can try and hear it. Yeah!
And another one.
Oh,
It's really heavy. The hitter in
Commit. Oh god.
Oh.
I mean, you won't kill.
We were so hopeful that it was going to be sunny. Oh. Morning. We are hoping for a better day of weather today, or we were. It was really nice when we woke up, and now it's horrendous. So we were going to do the walk that we tried to do yesterday along the jetty, but yeah, we got rained off yesterday, ended up in a brewery instead. Don't know if that might happen today. This afternoon we're planning to just go to the wineries, so hopefully we can still do that inside, but it's so annoying. Hi, that was an absolute fail. We went back to the jetty and it absolutely tipped it down. So we've now come to a vineyard called Flame Tree. Look at these trees. You can see where they get the name from. Isn't it beautiful? Starting to rain again. But yeah, so we're just going to go to a load of wineries instead of... We might go to the jetty later on today if the weather stays good enough, but probably won't. We're at number 2. A bit of a mix. What do we think, Jacob?
Oh, that's really nice.
What a bunch of chumps. Happy?
I've just seen the price.
We've just driven about half an hour out of our way and it doesn't seem like it's open. Nice big vineyard though. Who's helped us find it? Yeah, come on then, puppy.
Smash it. Oh, Jay, come on. Where did you get this wood from?
We are feeling a little bit worse for wear this morning. Had such a nice day at the wineries yesterday. We did tasting in 3 different places and they were very generous with the refills, very generous. The second one especially, the guy, it was like his Friday, he wasn't working the next day, so he was basically drinking with us. And usually when you're doing a tasting you get what, like 5 sort of 50ml sips of wine, and then that's your lot. We had, I dread to think, but probably, I would say maybe a bottle each. It was ridiculous. He was very generous. And we went to another one after that. Went to 3 different wineries that had very different vibes as well. Oh, that's better. I've set up the tripod now, my arms are aching. And then we came home, had a huge cheese board, watched a film, opened another bottle of red wine. Yeah, it was a really nice, like, chilled evening. Today, I don't know what our plan is really. I think we might try to go to Bustleton Jetty again for the 3rd time. And then try a few places and then maybe see what there is to see on the way back from here to Perth. I've got to drive back up today. But yeah, it's been really nice. I just need to pack and sort out the Airbnb because we've very much made ourselves at home.
I am very safari chic today.
We've come back to Bustleton Jetty via a place called Shelter. So we came here for a couple of drinks on the first time that we came to the jetty. Second time I got a coffee from here, third time we're having a sitting coffee. And the guys have just gone to check if it's actually open today, so fingers crossed, third time lucky. Bustleton Jetty. Awesome. Jacob! Penguins! We hate Australia, it's all closed. Just come to another nature reserve to try to do a walk. And it's not meant to be. It's closed. God's sakes. Back to the car. Last try. We're going to the Thrombolites. Is that what it's called?
Yep.
Which is a cool thing that there's only 10 of in the world. And I'll show you if it's not closed, which it probably will be. Is that really it? Bloody tipping. They're not rocks. You enjoying it, Tommy? We've just got home. We had well, it was like a 3-hour journey back, but we broke it up with going to the Thrombolitis. What are they called? The Thrombolones?
Thrombolites.
To go to the Thrombolites, which were those sort of rock formations in the water. We didn't really talk through them because it was just so windy and rainy. But it was basically, it's like a naturally occurring thing that's not a rock. What is it?
Oh, it's algae that takes up calcium carbonate, essentially. That makes it look like rocks.
Yeah, it's interesting. But yeah, the weather was quite crap. But yeah, then we just drove back. I'm actually knackered now, probably a little bit hungover, and it's just been a full-on but very, very, very nice weekend. I thought I would end by showing you the wine that we picked up whilst we were there. We got quite a few bottles. So we've got this one, which is just from Liquorland. This one I also got from Liquorland, but it is a Margaret River one. We drove past them. It's 2018 Shiraz, which I'll put there. So on our sort of trip around Margaret River to the different wineries, firstly we went to Flame Tree, which was the one where they had the log burner, and it was so nice, and the beautiful red trees, which is obviously where the name comes from. And from there we picked up a Pinnacles Malbec, which was really nice. How would you describe the Malbec, Jake?
Oh, it was really smooth, really light and easy to drink. And a dangerously high percentage, I think 14.5.
Oh yeah, that was a really strong one.
But it tastes really smooth and light.
Yeah, so that was amazing. That was a really nice, like, classy winery and a really good one to sort of start the day off with. Secondly, we went to a place called Palmer Wines. As you can see, we bought a box, maybe a bit naughty, So from here, this is where the guy was sort of topping up our glasses like every few seconds and drinking along with us. So we got really quite drunk. Probably hence the whole, you know, box. We got a box each and split it between the two couples. So we got this Palmer's Brew, which is Vintage Reserve. It was delicious, so easy drinking. I'm not usually too much of a fan of a sort of champagne. I find it a bit too crisp and sharp sometimes, but this one was really, really good, really smooth, quite fruity. So we got 6 of them, obviously split between the two couples. And then the other one that we got, oh, this was amazing, was the purebred Chardonnay. I mean, this one I absolutely got mugged off with. So I thought that this one, there's a lot of things there where they say like, oh, it's $30 per bottle, but if you buy a 6-pack, then it's going to be like $20 or whatever. For this one, I thought he said that if you buy a 6-pack, then you get them for $16 a bottle. However, that was just on the brew, not on this one. This one was actually $42 a bottle, and I was like, let's get 6! And no one thought to tell me. Well, Jake had run off to the toilet at this time, so yeah, we got that, and that was the most beautiful oaky Chardonnay. Absolutely love that one. And then finally, after we were suzzled, we went to a place called Witcher Ridge. That was the one that had like a little dog. It was actually, looked very closed. It was sort of a farm like out in the country, and we were thinking like, oh no, is this place open? And then the dog like started barking, came out, and then the woman like must have paused her Sunday dinner making to give us a taste. It was a really like authentic sort of mum and dad owned winery. As we got there was a couple coming in saying, oh, we absolutely loved that 6-box of the sparkling Shiraz. Can we get another box of 12? We were like, what's that? So we had to buy some. It is so interesting. It's, yeah, literally like a Shiraz but sparkly, and you have it cold, and it was just lovely. How would you describe it?
Because we had a bottle of the Shiraz as well that was non-sparkling.
Yeah, which we drank.
And that was like
last night.
a really light, juicy Shiraz. And then obviously you chill it down and it's got the sparkling.
Yeah.
So it's like a champagne, but then it's got a lot of the body and sweetness of like a nice Shiraz.
Yeah, it was really nice. So we had a bottle of that as well, bought a bottle of that, but then we drank that last night with our cheeses. And yeah, I'm excited to have all of these. I'm not usually too much of a wine drinker at home, so I'm gonna have to fix that. Yeah, good region for wine. So yeah, I think I will finish it there. I don't know what this vlog is going to look like. Because of the weather, we really didn't manage to do any of what we thought we were going to do, really. Like 1 or 2 things. We were so lucky with Penguin Island on the first day and the weather then, but the rest of the time it was just horrendous. So we're definitely planning to go back to Margaret River at some point in summer and kind of try to do the same trip again. I'm going to keep that note of the itinerary on my phone to do in the future, but it's still a beautiful region, and we were so lucky with the Airbnb that we were staying in. I will link that below. It was really, really nice. It was really big and modern and beautiful in a really nice area, gorgeous views. And the log burner was an absolute lifesaver. We loved snuggling up with that in the evenings with the rain pelting it down outside. So yeah, all in all, a really, really nice weekend with lovely company and really, really relaxing. So thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next one, I guess. Bye!